Right, there's a very strange and unbelievable story here to go with this. Now we're going to know what it is because I'm going to put in the title exactly what is inside this box. But I don't really know what's inside this box. Now I've got some people that I know that are far, far away. And one day he phoned me up and he went, "Do you still collect the old useless crap?" And I said, "Yeah, I still collect the old useless crap." So he said, "Well, I found a Hoover." I said, "Stop there. Stop there. Is it a Hoover or is it a vacuum cleaner or another brand?" He said, "Well, it says Hoover on it." I said, "Right." He said, "Do you want it? Is it any good?" I said, "Well, what is it?" He said, "I don't know. It looks really old. It seems to have model 262 written on it." I said, "Stop there." I said, "Stop right there now." And he said, "What's the matter?" So I said, "Is it completely destroyed?" He said, "No, it looks alright." I said, "Right, can you box it up for me? Can you put it in a nice box and pack it up quite nice then?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, I'll send a courier up to collect it." So on Wednesday, I organised a courier. Or was it? Yes, it was Wednesday. And it was picked up from there yesterday, and today, being Friday, it arrived. So I know that it's a 262 of some description inside this box. I didn't want him to tell me any details on the condition. I didn't want to know anything about it. It may be missing everything. I have no idea. Because I thought to myself, not only is that a very nice surprise for me, because I ain't paid nothing for it. All I paid for it was the courier charge to go and pick it up, which was I think it was £11.30 or something. So, and I thought, well, it's a very nice surprise. And, you know, he said it was in alright condition. I thought this will make a very nice video. Because we know it's a 262, but we don't know what it's like. Now I've misplaced, now you can be very annoyed now. I've misplaced that safety knife that I got given in the old fan mail from Mr. Scar. And I've also misplaced my actual knife. So I'm going to have to use the old razor blade and get a razor blade out of the old packet. And we can have a bit of a cut open and see exactly what's inside this box. Now I did notice that it arrived ever so slightly mashed up. It's you know, that's all a little bit mashed up in there. So we can probably move that like that. Give it a bit of a cut. Right, I'm back. The telephone rang. The telephone rang. Bloody hell, they go, "Would like to talk to you about the accident you was in." I said, "Accident? Bloody hell, I better go to the hospital. I'll ring you back later, or if you can call me back, that'll be great. Bye." I've not been in any accident. That really confuses him. Anyway, let's get this done. Let's get this done, shall we? I tell you what, if this is in any good condition, it will be a miracle. Let's bring you down here a little bit so that you can... There we go. Oh. There we go. What have you got here? Look. I've got a box inside a box. A box inside a box. I didn't know there was going to be any boxes. Oh, bloody hell, mate. What's going on in here then, eh? What's bloody going on in here? Well, welly. Let's cut this. Let's cut. Get over. For some reason, knives always seem to go missing here. Oh, look at that! It's upside down. Knives always seem to go missing. I had that safety knife, and I had that nice knife I had. What have we got here? Look. Bloody hell, mate. Look at that. We've got an actual box. It's got model 262 on it. We'll go through that in a second. Oh, anyone's hungry, we've got a few chips. Well, they're not chips either. They're classed as crisps. So we've got a handle. All that out there. Oh, a bit messy in here now. Bloody hot in this box. It's a hot old box, is it? I wonder why it's a hot old box. What we've got here, look. Full of packing it is, look. Full of bloody packing, man. Right, what else we got in here? No, I haven't got anything else. Come on then. Go back in. Make your way in. You're no longer needed. See you later. I'm going to put that over there. I'll put that up there nicely. Right, let's get rid of some of these. Get rid of some of them out of the way like that. Right, oh, they're quite nice actually. I might nibble on a few. Oh, they're quite good. I like them. Oh, what we got? Blimey. This is, well, this is in better condition than my one. I wonder if that switch works. The switch on my one's a bit dodgy. But we've actually got a handle. We've actually got a handle that hasn't perished. Well, it has a little bit there. But on my one, I'll tell you what, at the end of this video, I'll put them side by side. Oh, it has perished a little bit there. If it's ever going to have a look at that, it's perished a little bit. But it ain't that bad. We're missing a screw. That's quite a nice handle actually. I wonder if we've got the... I want to know what's inside this box, man. We've got a box where it's got a lot of writing on it, like that there, see? The Hoover registered trademark cleaning kit for model 262. It probably is just a box for a cleaning kit. It's probably not got any of the actual stuff in it. I wouldn't have thought. I wouldn't have thought much of that survived, would you? Oh, look, what's gone inside there now? Yeah, I wouldn't have thought much of it survived over the years. When were these made? In the 30s or 40s, I think, weren't they? I think. Let's get this screw out of here. Ah, I just thought we're missing the bag, aren't we? Maybe the bag's in this box. That might be why I've got the box. He might have thought, oh well, I'll put the bag in the box. Maybe he found the box with it. Well, he obviously found the box with it. You wouldn't just have a Hoover 262 box lying around anywhere, would you? But he's probably found the box and thought, oh well, I'll put that bag in there. He's probably put a load of nuts and bolts in it as well to make it rattle around. Does it rattle? No, it doesn't really rattle, so. Let's put this screw in here. Put them on there, that's alright then, isn't it? Unless it might not have a bag. Maybe it ain't got a bag. I don't know where he found it. I said, don't tell me anything. I said, I don't want to know anything. If it's not completely destroyed, then that's fine. So don't tell me a thing. So there we go. It's a different one actually. Yeah, it is. These must be two different... All you Hoover geeks out there now can tell me the difference. I'm going to put my one, well, my first one, next to this one, and I can already see some differences in them. Yeah, there's a lot of differences so far. So these are obviously made in different years. Maybe different variations of the 262. So you geeks can all tell me the difference in a minute when I put them side by side, and maybe one's older than the other. I don't know. But you lot can all tell me in a minute. So let's have a look inside this box. Are we going to be able to see? There we go, like that. See what we've got inside the old box. Oh, we've got more of these bloody packing chips. When I said, can you pack it up nice? I didn't mean fill it full of chips. I just want to eat those. I'm like peckish at the moment. Bloody hell! What have we got in here? We've only gone and got a hose. I didn't ever think I'd manage to get a hose. Cool, it stinks. It smells like burnt rubber. It's even got them inside there, look. What's that all about, eh? What's that all about? They're in there and all. Hear them rattling around. Sure. Well, we've got a hose, it's stuck in that position. I wonder if he found everything inside the box. Oh no, he couldn't have done, because it wouldn't have all his stuff in it, would he? Unless he decided to pack it all up inside the box anyway. Well, let's have a look. This is like a lucky dip, man. This is like a lucky dip. I mean, I'm not a Hoover geek. I'm really not. He's put them in there on purpose. Look at that. He's gonna put them in there on purpose. I'm not a Hoover geek at all. I mean, even a vacuum geek or nothing. But it's the fact that something, if it's old and it survived a long time, then I do get a bit excited. And the fact that, I don't know how old this is, but I know it would have been from the 40s or so, right? So this has lasted all that time. That's why it's good. Look at this. This is in quite nice condition. It doesn't. There is a small piece of damage, a small piece of brokenness there. It's nothing major, I wouldn't have thought, though. I mean, I'm not going to be using this, so this will be nice. It's all just going to stay in the box, you know. It's just going to go in the collection in the box. Let's see what else we've got. Got another funny dusting brush. This one hasn't got any damage. That's obviously what it's supposed to be looking like. I wonder if that was that would probably still work. That would probably still clip on all right. These are very nice and soft little brushes. All the hairs are coming out though. And probably real hair. Probably from a real person. What have we got here? This is looks like the little attachment you can stick on the back for attaching stuff on the back if you need a bit of air, in case you're short on air. What have we got here then? We would appear to have another brush thing. God. Yeah, we would appear to have another brush thing here. This one's got the Hoover logo embroidered or stamped on that part. That looks like wood. That's like wood there, that is. A bit of wood. Oh, it's all wood. Oh, it's all made out of wood. Oh, the whole thing is made out of wood on this one. These ones aren't wood. No, these ones aren't wood. This is wood. It's like a shoe polishing brush, isn't it? It makes you want to polish your shoes. That's pretty nice. I like that. What have we got here? Oh, what's this? They've all got the polystyrene things in there. Look. This one's metal. Very, very tinny metal. But that's spectacular. That's probably been used quite a lot. It's got a lot of paint come off of it. What we got here then? A bit of a tube. We've got a bit of a tube here. I like a bit of a tube. That's a very nice tube, isn't it? Let's have a look down the old tube. There we go. Bit of tubage. Very nice tube. Right, what we got here? This is the little thing that you jam in the side and then attach other stuff to it, like the hose. Very nice. It's got a bit of Hoover on there. There's a bit of Hoover. There we go. Come on. There we go. Bit of Hoover. And it also says top. Yep. Let's have a look, see what else we've got in here. What else we've got in here? Oh look, we've got another bit of tube. Some more tubes. I have no idea if these are like, because these are different colour, aren't they? Well, they kind of match that, so they may be original. They certainly feel old. They're very thin though. I wouldn't expect something of this age to be that thin. I would have thought they would have made them in quite good quality, but I don't know. I'm not a geek. I have no idea. What else is he going to put in this box? Look at that, there's even a piece of wood. 2 pieces of wood in the packing. That's spectacular. Right, there doesn't appear to be anything else inside this box. Obviously I'm going to be keeping this box because it would appear to be the original box with the original little handle on there. I don't know, there's obviously, maybe there was a little catch or something to close it. I have no idea, unless that's not the way you open it. No, it looks like it is. The bottom's got staples on it, as the other Hoover boxes did. What a marvellous time to buy an appliance. An absolutely marvellous time. Now, this is something that's cloth. It feels like material. This is going to be the bag. Now, some of you may know that the bag that come with my other one was a load of rubbish. It weren't the original bag. It was like a third-party bag. And I bought a bag that said it was an original, because I'm naive, I don't know nothing. It says it's an original bag. All you geeks told me that it wasn't, so fair enough, it ain't, whatever. Now this may well be, I don't know, but you can see through that bag that it's dark. So it's definitely a different colour. Definitely a different colour. So if this is the right bag for it, then I'll have a fully complete 262 with the right bag, which I will be very happy about. Very happy indeed. There's something else. What else is in it? Bloody chip. Right. It's a brown bag. Now, from what I've been told by the Obasiac and a few other people, the original bag would have had, I think, what did he say? I think it just had Hoover written on it or something in gold lettering. I think that's what he said. So, sweet. Bloody sweet. Look at that. The Hoover, it even says the Hoover red trademark cleaner. This is spectacular. Got a little bit of a patch up there where some old lady at some point has done a little bit of stitching on there and repaired it. She's probably doing her housework, and all of a sudden a bit of dust started blowing about, so she thought, oh bloody hell, I'd better do a bit of stitching now. So she went and done a bit of stitching, and that's how that got repaired. It looks like there's a little bit of a hole there. That was probably caused by a moth. A moth probably ate that one. Moths do tend to eat stuff. Same for that one. Bit of moth ate that one as well. But we would appear to have. Do you know what? That is spectacular. I didn't expect any of this. I didn't even expect this to be in any good condition. But it's in really good condition. It's even got a different finish. Now, I'll tell you what, this is actually worked out really well, because I accidentally had to release. I was going to do a series of cleaning up and restoring the other 262, because I was going to paint it, because it's not very nice, and I thought, well, it's added now, so I'm just going to paint it. I was going to paint it the original colour, the original paint code and everything. So that's what I was going to do, and because I had a bit of a mishap with all the footage, all the video footage, I had to release this part 1 of the series in order to get the video out about a week or so ago. And then I decided that I weren't going to paint it. Well, I didn't decide that I weren't going to paint it. I decided that I might, because I'm not happy with the colour of the paint. I decided that I was probably going to try again to find the right colour, the right paint code of what they would have used. But this is actually very good, because now this means if this actually works, like if it turns on, I can leave this one original because it's in better condition and paint the other one and restore that one to be fresh, and I'll have one originally used and one restored. That is fantastic. Unbelievable. Right, let's get rid of some of this. Now this is for the moment of truth, the part that you've probably not been waiting for, but this is the part where only the true geeks are staying around now. Looks like we've got a bit of, is that a bit of repair? I thought that was a bit of repair. It may well be. It might just be a bit of stuff that they put there for some reason. Anyway, this might be the original cable as well, I don't know. Any geeks out there, tell me, is this the original cable? This looks like a nice plug that would have been put on it. I can't see any damage to it, so I'll be leaving that on there. Very nice indeed, yep. There's a nice old plug on there. So it matches it as well. They probably bought that especially to match it, I don't know. Whatever. So, what way is the switch on? Let's have a look. I can't remember what way the switch should be, but it hasn't got on or off. So, we'll leave it up and we'll see what happens. Here we go. And the switch works. And the switch even works properly. On the other one that I've got, the switch is a bit dodgy. You have to kind of flick it up and down a few times for it to work. I noticed that this weren't turning. We've got a belt on it. There is a belt on it. Well, it's very, very, very corroded, very perished, this belt. Yeah, brush is nice. There's these little chips everywhere. Bloody little chips are everywhere. Yeah, there's a belt on it. Let's have a look. Oh, I've unplugged it. What have I unplugged it for? Oh dear. Right, let's have a look. Does it go? Who'd have thought it? It's got a self-righting mechanism. The bag inflates and self-rights itself. That's pretty spectacular, that is. Here we go again. You can see it going now. Hold on, we'll have to, let's have a look, let's have a bit of a change. Let's have a look at a bit of vibration action. Yeah, it needs a bit of, it needs a new belt. Let's have a look. I just want to show you, look, because you're all going to be geeking. Well, maybe not, but hey ho. It's in quite nice condition, isn't it? I think it's all right. Oh, I don't think the bulb worked, though, did it? No, the light didn't come on, so I don't think that worked. But let's have a look at this belt. See, it's a little bit cracked and perished. So I think what I may do, just for, you know, just for doing it, I'll see if I can get a new one, put a new belt on it, and then it's all ready to go then, isn't it? Not that it will ever go, but yeah. I don't know, I can't remember now. Can you date these by that number there? Is it dateable? I have no idea how you date these or whatever, but if you can, if you're a geek and you happen to know, it would be cool to know how old it is, you know, when it was made. Let's put this one and the other one side by side now, and you can, you know, see the difference. Here we go. So that's the one that I just got, and that's my other one. Notice that's a lighter brown, plus it's smooth and a bit shiny, whereas this one's a darker brown. It's not smooth. It's like a rough finish, a bit like concrete. Now I wonder if it's made from a different material. And why is this one? To me, this means that they're probably made in different eras. One's probably a lot older than the other. I don't know. I'm not a geek. I'm relying on you lot to tell me the reasons for this. But this one's got a brown, darker plate on the front, and this one's got a lighter, you know, silvery, different plate on the front of it. And it seems to be in the same configuration, just a different colour. And before those of you say, well, you did change that one, I know I changed the hood on this one, but the old one was exactly the same as this. It wasn't a dark one, it was a light one, exactly identical to this. I did still have it, but I trod on it the other day and it broke. But yeah, so why have we got two different, you know, two different colour schemes then, eh? Is it even, I tell you what, it does actually look different as well. That one appears to be smaller, whereas that one's a bit wider and taller. Am I being silly? I don't know. No idea. It may well be. Anyway, there we go, my friends. That is pretty remarkable, isn't it, eh? Pretty spectacular. I didn't expect that at all. I expected something to be in worse condition than that one. I did, but it turned out to be that. Bloody hell. And we even got a few tools. And an original box, and a hose, and some piping. Blimey. That's pretty good, isn't it? Now, for those of you that say, well, that sounds too good to be true that someone found all that. The person I know, he does a lot of house clearance. He does a bit of house clearing. I don't know what house or where the house was or anything, but I know he found it in an old house. That's all I know. So, he didn't find it in a ditch or anything like that. Nah. No. I know it sounds a bit too good to be true, but he found it in an old house. So it's pretty, yeah, pretty remarkable. Oh well, that's that, my friends. I didn't really expect to be doing another video, another vacuum video for a while, because I know some of you get a bit bored about them. But, yeah, I thought I'm pretty excited to unbox it, so I thought, why not? I'm going to have to show you show all you lot and all. Also, I don't know if I've ever showed any of you lot this little miniature model 262 that I've got here. It's pretty nice, actually. Let's go and have a look at it in the light. I don't know if I've ever shown it. I may have done. I got it from a doll's house, a really, really old doll's house collection that I acquired. And I kept a few of the furnishings from it, and this one tickled me a little bit. It's got Hoover on the thing. It's got a nice finish, nice bag. But also, I thought was nice, it says on the bottom, made in England, number blah blah blah, Hoover model 262. Huh. It's a doll's house, you know, prop or whatever you want to call it. I kept an old television from there and some bits and bobs from the old doll's house. An old table and chairs, because they look nice, made out of wood, you know. But this tickled me. It's all made out of metal as well. It's all metal. All that's metal. Even the bag catches metal. Everything's metal. But on the bag, obviously. Oh, and that's rubber. The handle's rubber. Yeah, there we go. So I've got 3 262s really now. That just sits up there on that little, on the plug there, next to me when I was about 14 or 15 years old there. Nice.